Bradford. Psst. Bradford. Bradford. Behind you. Bradford. Hey. Bradford. Bradford. Psst. Hey. Oh, God. Whatever. And welcome back, everyone, to XCOM Request from Australia Satellite Edition. $200 for a satellite. That's a good deal. Problem is we have none to spare. 2 in the workshop. Might send one of those, but I might need them at the end of the month. So I'm gonna keep them for now. I don't have to answer right away. Here's the base. It's terrible and not in a good position, really. Low on power. We don't have the engineers we need. This is why engineers are super important, because without them we can really do nothing with our base. Could sell some stuff here, but what's the point? Wouldn't be able to get enough cash to do something useful. So might as well jump right into the mission. Glasgow, UK, Pretoria, South Africa, and Osaka, Japan are under attack. And Japan has the engineers, but it's an easy mission, meaning we won't really save the world. While Pretoria, South Africa is a very difficult mission which offers us money, and we need money, so we are going for that one. Question is, who will we bring to South Africa? Charmander didn't get the squatty rank and didn't obtain a class last time, so silly little Charmander has to buckle up and do something good this time. We're bringing the ace team here: Salamander, Epich, our new heavy Rasmus Bolo Dane, and one of our supports here. Let's bring the Son of Virgil here, because he already holds the medkit and his beard is fantastic. So let's send him out to South Africa, where Halo is. With all the Halo 3, you know. Gonna pour myself a glass of Svartvinbärsaft to keep me company this lonely night. And right off the bat we can see it's pretty much gonna be an indoor mission. We got 2 big buildings up ahead and poor cover outside, which means I don't get a fight. So the first order of business is to send everyone to the first best cover leading towards where we're going, which is the entrance in the corner here. Cars are, as I've said, not the best cover because they explode when shot at, so hopefully we won't encounter any enemies the first round here. So we're just gonna put everyone behind this car. If aliens show up and blow it up immediately, game over, you're all dead, but that's probably not gonna happen. So second order of business will be to just stay here until we're ready to position ourselves right by that door, and then we're gonna breach, bang, and clear.
Overwatch. Aye.
Soft. First alien activity really didn't show us anything. We heard some aliens, but not any direction, so we're just gonna position everyone by the door. Once everyone are ready and overwatched, we open the doors. And we can see that the aliens are indeed in here, and we see a big covering shadow in the corner there. So we're gonna assume that's exactly where the aliens are, which led to my master plan. And just gonna skip ahead while everyone positions themselves, because it takes forever to do it safely. Once everyone are in position, Bolo and Sim Charmander breach the store, ready to murder everything. Or are they? Zim detects the aliens, which puts them in a scare. They're like, oh no, it's Charmander, we gotta run! And they flee out the back door to take cover, which is exactly what I planned. Because right now, the 2 ones that ran out the back door, they didn't expect Patrick, Son of Virgil, and Lieutenant Epich to hide behind the other door. So what you're witnessing right now is nothing short but a slaughter. So one brutally murdered by Patrick, the other one about to get brutally, savagely ripped apart by a shotgun blast to the face. It's really hard to hit anything but the face. on them sectoid peoples. But we got one alien, and he's still in the store, probably behind one of these shelves. And having no other, having only one action each, Bolo and Charmander just overwatches. But then these guys show up, spawning in the car parking. But they did not count on the parking being Alexander Salamander's area of guardianism sentinel thingy. So one get instantly taken down. The other one manages to get into the store, being shot at by Bolo. So now there's two aliens hiding in here. So they're gonna be... Well, the plan is to take them out with Bolo and Charmander here. But it doesn't really give them any great opportunities, as we see here. 34% chance is not the best. Head-on approach here would probably be more risky than it is rewarding. And since we already have Patrick and Epich in the back, we might as well take the alien out with one of them. Of course, we want Charmander and eventually Bolo to take as many kills as possible to gain ranks. But you know, Son of Virgil gained a rank, so it's not a bad deal. But as I said, we want Charmander to take some actions, because we want him to get a rank. Even though you can get ranks without getting kills by simply attending missions, but you know, goes faster if you kill stuff. So now we're just gonna chill out in the store until that guy shows up. And Dane rained some fire on him, but at that distance it did not really help. So I'm just gonna probably mute out the sound here because I'm getting some glitches here. I think I've figured out why that glitch appears. So hopefully that will not show up in my Enemy Within Let's Play. That will start at the end of the month, by the way. So yeah, look forward to that. It's gonna be awesome. While we wait, you can watch Rasmus Dane bring justice and earn a promotion, which is awesome. So now pretty much all the known aliens have been dispatched off. So now it's about to now we're about to just properly reposition some of our soldiers in the store, and pretty much just overwatch until we know where they are, or in case of anything, at least know which direction. But we know they're pretty much up ahead, as we can see here, because that's where the most shadowy areas are. So after a while of reloading and, well, 74 hours of overwatching, we spot these two guys, and they immediately run into better cover here, and we don't really have any good opportunities here. So it's time to play the repositioning game, while Sim and Bolo overwatch to cover whatever happens. But first we're gonna move Salamander. Moving him, he might as well dash, because if he moves he can't fire the sniper anyway. So might as well move him dashingly to the best cover, with the best line of sight. So
What the hell was that?
let's see if the aliens make a move. Well, they're mind melding, so at least that's something, right? But not close enough for us to see exactly where they are. So it's time to move up ahead slightly here. Patrick takes a move, gets line of sight, and reveals 4 floaters. So instead of 2 sectoids, we now have 5 aliens of 2 different kinds roaming in the shadows. So now it's really time to play the Overwatch game.
Alone out here. Moving to Overwatch.
It's super exciting, I promise. Shit's about to go down.
Commander. On Overwatch.
Safety is best. So let's see if these chicken shits are about to walk right into my trap. Because this isn't even my final form, as they say.
Overwatch. Aye aye.
So let's see
Roger that.
if they are gonna use the window, or a door, or bust through a wall. You never know. So you might as well overwatch and hope for the best.
Got my eyes on.
I'm actually surprised the floaters haven't made a move yet.
Listen.
Get some weird sound Those ripples for Patrick there.
Shut wide.
And at least one of the aliens have balls enough to move, and he just moves into the other house. So that's super exciting, right? But the floaters haven't made a move yet, which worries me. And here comes the other sectoid. And for some reason, shooting it through the head just won't do any damage for Patrick. But the sectoid used all his moves to relocate himself, so he didn't take a shot, meaning that he's completely at the mercy of Patrick here. 95% chance to hit, and justice is served. So now it's about to see where all the floaters and the other sectoid is, so we're gonna have to move ahead, if ever so slightly. Because we don't want Patrick to be flanked in the corner there. So let's reposition Salamander to move out the back door, because really a sniper isn't too great in the indoor environments. So Evepich and Patrick are in the corner. Salamander is in the alley, slightly up ahead there. It's time to find these floaters. I'm sick of being worried about where they are. So it's time to take some actions here, which usually means walking into traps and dying, but if you take it one step at a time, you know, cover each other, good teamwork, good communication, then it shouldn't be any problems.
I don't think we're alone out here.
And boom, the sectoid busts through the window like a vandal. And what do we do to vandals? We shoot them in the face with a shotgun, mercilessly. And then finally, the floaters show up. A great reaction shot from Zim here. Critically wounds a floater. Not good enough to kill it. That's right, Zim. Could have done better. But at least we know sort of where they are, and one has the shit kicked out of him. So we're gonna take a last Overwatch round here. Hope the other ones are as, well, sporadic as that one. Flies around until we can see it. So let's see. And indeed it is. Here comes another one. And with a pretty improbable reaction shot, Evepich misses. But let's see, and there's the third one. So all of them are in the alley street thing behind this store here. So now it's about lining up the shots and executing what's left of them. First of all, we're gonna move Salamander up here, where he has a pretty good view of the alley. But we're gonna need to activate his squad side ability to make full use of him, which requires one of our soldiers to step just slightly ahead of him, because squad sides allow Charmander to snipe in others' line of sight as long as they are also in his line of sight. I mean, with the range and all. So we have 3 floaters out here. We have one who is wounded. We can take chancely take him out with a pistol, or try to damage one of the more healed ones. So Patrick takes the shot, and unfortunately, he does what every soldier has to do: miss eventually. Rasmus Dane trying to line up a rocket launcher shot here, because if Rasmus Dane cares about one thing, it's his fellow man. But with no rocket launchable, he moves back to take cover, because if you can't do what you need to do, then why take the risk? Sim Charmander moves back here because these floaters, they're hungry for some newbie flesh. So they're just gonna hang out in the back here. One of the floaters moves, and Salamander takes the shot with his pistol. And it's a great shot. 2 damage with the pistol on that range on a reaction shot. Not bad. And then Patrick takes a huge blast to the face and panics. But unlike some others, Derlandor, he shoots the enemy in his panic and critically strikes instead of shooting pot shots at his wife. And here we have Corporal, son of Virgil, shot in the face and bleeding out. So we need to use a medkit on him, or he will bleed out or complete the mission before he does. Only problem is, he's the only one with the medkit and we can't take it off him. So we have no choice but to finish the mission. Corporal Salamander takes an excellent sniping shot in order to save his bro who's bleeding out.
Headed there now.
So now there's only one left with 1 HP, and it's up to Eve Epich to save the bro. And with that excellent gunslinging shot, Operation Black Spark in Pretoria, South Africa is completed with only half a casualty. So Patrick lives to fight another day. Now all we have to do is scoop up what's left of him, put it on the Sky Ranger, and fly back to America. So that was an excellent mission. It was excitement, it was surprise. Oh, we were by the back door. That was some brilliant tactinism. So promotions to pretty much everyone. That's the part. Bolo here, becoming a lieutenant, which is a cool rank because salutes and everything. He can either do extra damage to mechanical enemies or improve his reaction shot. These are both really good, but extra damage to robots is really good, and you're gonna know why in the future. Of course, Sarmander gained his rank. He's now a sniper, and Patrick can choose between extra smoke grenades and extra medkits, but medkits are essential to a support, so medkits it is. And Salamander, gaining the nickname Ice, gets to either improve his aiming on high ground or his pistol damage. We're taking pistol damage there. If you were fast enough, you saw that Patrick also earned his nickname Saturn, which is really cool because it's a mystic planet, and Patrick is a mystic man. But as is American tradition, Sim Charmander has earned his class and therefore needs to don the armor of his people. Let's see if we can find it here. There it was, the teal armor of the Sniper Elite. Welcome to the group, Sim. You're finally a part of something useful. That was this mission this time. Let's see if we can... no, I can't look at that. We need to sign off with a great picture of Scandinavia. Thank you for watching this episode, and I will see you next time. I love you so much.